Hello everyone, welcome to the new video on 3-minute series for prelims. In this video, we'll be discussing about some of the important environmental organizations. The first one is the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, also called as the CITES Convention. The other name for the CITES is the Washington Convention, as the first convention happened in Washington. It is an intergovernmental agreement that is agreed between the countries, and it came into force in the year 1975. It is the only treaty to ensure that the international trade in plants and animals does not pose a threat to the wildlife. It is administered through the UNEP, that is United Nations Environmental Programme, and its secretariat is located at Geneva, Switzerland. It comprises of 3 appendices, that is Appendix 1, which speaks about the species that are threatened with extinction and provides greatest level of protection, while the Appendix 2 does not speak about the species threatened with extinction, but the species which resemble other species and which needs to be regulated. And the third appendix of the CITES deals with the species for which a range country has asked another country to help in controlling the international trade. The second body is the Traffic, which is an NGO and whose main role is wildlife trade monitoring, and it is a joint conservation program by IUCN, that is International Union for Conservation of Nature, which generally comes out with its famous publication called the Red List of Important Flora and Fauna and the World Wildlife Fund for Nature. It is established in the year 1976, and this NGO works in close collaboration with the governments and the CITES that we have just discussed. The important goal of this NGO is to ensure that the trade in wild plants and animals is not a threat to the conservation of the nature. The third one is the Convention on Conservation of Migratory Species, also called as the Bonn Convention or CMS. It is also an intergovernmental agreement mainly formed to conserve the terrestrial, marine and avian migratory species throughout their range. And this convention was also concluded under the aegis of UNEP, that is United Nations Environment Programme. Now let us solve this question. Consider the following statements regarding the environmental bodies. USA is not a party to the Bonn Convention. The recent summit of the Bonn Convention took place in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The correct answer is C, both. USA is not a party to the Bonn Convention or the Convention to the Migratory Species, and its recent summit took place in the Gandhinagar, that is COP 13. Thank you.